Alright guys, here we are. I've taken off the, well, I didn't really take it off, I guess you could say. I just partially removed the mirror, the wash and the dim switch. Just kind of dropped that down, and here's my remote start factory installed. This thing was such a pain, and it was so in the way, the whole install. But yeah, so that's sitting there. You can kind of see a couple of wires, doing their thing. I went ahead and attempted, okay? And when I say attempted, obviously I didn't have any success. So you can see my tap is right up in here. And I thought that was the blue wire to catch, but when you see this bundle, which is right above the ECU, which sits right here, when you see that bundle, there's like 25 million blue wires in there. It's a pain, okay? I would just scratch that all together and just take it from the A-pillar, all right? And that's what I ended up doing. It took me like 5 minutes to do this. It retarded, because I was doing this for like an hour, and this took 5 minutes. So all you got to do is just take the door seal off. And there's a blue clip right here. You just kind of be gentle with it, pop it, and in this neck of the woods, you have this clip. You have to rotate 90. You just pull that, and it comes out. Money. A little bit of electrical tape to remove. I tapped mine right up about in that neck of the woods is where I ended up putting my tap in. So and then I just ran it up over the airbag, right on down this way, down the side of the door seal, and then you can see the thing's still in the way. You can kind of see where, obviously everything's all bundled up, but where my wires came into right there. So here's my thing. When you figure white, I was figuring that was the hot side, for the dome lights. That's my little girl. For the dome lights, but that's not the case. It's actually the ground, and I didn't know that. So my puddle lights were coming on when the door would close and going off when I'd get next to the car. So it was so annoying. So I went ahead and troubleshot it tonight, and just did what the guys said. I found my 12-volt source, and the blue guy up here, that's up in the A-frame, is your negative. So the lights do fade in and out, and I'll show that video here in a second. But anyway, back to the story here. When you get the kit, okay, you're gonna have, two sets of wires, one with 3 and one with 2. The one with 2 goes for the puddle lights. The other one has the 3 is gonna be your ground for the turn signal and your pilot light. Okay. Now the pilot light, if you come up to the ECU. Now don't quote me on this. This is on package 5, 2010 package 5. So I don't know how it is on the other packages, and I hate to do that, but this is my car, and this is what I found out works. I went ahead and took this bundle. You see this bundle down here. All right, there's a brown wire. The only guy you're gonna find, and if you need help, on the top, and see, it sucks I can't get in there because I got my hands tied up. On the top of this connector plug right here, it's on the very top right side. All right, went ahead and put my tap in there, and here's my wire, and I got one wire from that side of the car, from that puddle light, and this guy, and we tied them in right here. Okay, so that was pretty simple. I just wrapped some electrical tape after on the solder job because I didn't. I wanted to protect it, so I should have used heat shrink, but I didn't have any on hand, and I don't want it just hanging out in the breeze, if you will. So with that being done, I went ahead and then took the ground wire, this little bad boy right here, for the turn signal, the pilot light. Okay, this is the ground wire. This is the ground wire I'm talking about, and grounded it to the frame right here, to this bolt. And then on the opposite side, on the on the right side, there's a place you can ground that at too. You just find the place and just do what you got to do. So once that's said and done, I went ahead and pretty much got everything fixed up, put it all back in place, if you will. I'm just going to kind of put that up there for now, just so it's out of the way. And went down here and attempted to find the turn signal relay. Now the way I verified, okay, I didn't doubt you guys, but I just wanted to make sure it was good. I turned the hazards on and had my voltmeter and just started putting it into the connectors and seeing which one would show a, one of these kind of, positive. I think it went up to like 3, think it was like 3.5 or 4 volts or something like that, and kept fluctuating back and forth. So I knew that was my guy. And he is buried. Oh, surprise. Secure that a little better. He was buried all the way down in here. So I went ahead and found that guy. And it's this yellow wire that's on the driver's side lower connection. I just went ahead and tapped that. Here's the wire. We called it a day. And then we were done. So then I went ahead and sorry, this panel's really getting in the way. I cleaned everything up, okay? And now we're probably getting curious as to where the, actually let me fit this back into place right quick. There we go. Where the puddle light positive goes. Now, I don't know if you guys have the dimmer for, the footwell here, the little orange light, which I was thinking about changing to blue, but actually I kind of like it orange. If you do, that's great, because that's exactly what I use, as we can see right here. So this is going to be your, let me see here before I get it wrong. Yeah, tire pressure switch, your PCS switch, if you do have a package 5. If you don't, I think it's blank. I'm not 100% certain. Don't quote me on it. But here's the driver's side puddle light and the passenger side puddle light. I went ahead and tied it into the red wire. Here's my tap. I got everything all bundled up. Here's my tap, and this goes for the dome light. Here's the dome light right here. Sorry, my hand's in the way. Dome light's right there. Red wire comes off. You just go ahead and tap into it. And that's what I did. It's off of the red wire. So with that being said and done, just put this back up in place. And then, you guys can clean it up from there as far as getting your wires put in place wherever you want them to be at. But yeah, this whole thing could have easily taken, maybe an hour if you had an idea what you're doing. But it was, trying to tap wires, and you got big hands, and it gets difficult. So yeah. So I'll go ahead and show you the puddle lights and everything in operation with the car on, and then I guess I'll kind of do a little detailed write-up. But just remember, tap the blue wire from the A-pillar. Trust me, it's gonna be totally worth it.